Okay, so there's a few things that we have to go over, but first, before we do that, I am one broke millennial. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I am just documenting my road to financial freedom and the bumps and bruises along the way. Okay, so uh, Midas has been doing a lot of things since version 2 launch, and this is going to be kind of like the update video for it. Not for everything, because it's way too much stuff to cover in one video, but currently we're sitting at $37.54. It is down. It's been down since the all-time high on version 2 of $90. Let's look at the price chart. On the previous video, I talked about how the price would drop within that week, but I did not expect this. It dropped so many times, all the way down to, see, what was like the lowest was $26. Yeah, it's too bad too, because if I had more money to put in here, I would have definitely put in more money at the bottom to ride this back to the top. I saw it shrinking. So it turns out what was going on is when Midas first launched version 2, there were a few taxes. There were taxes on buys, sells, and unstaking your crown. Since then, not since then, but during that time, somebody found out a loophole on how to unstake without basically paying that tax. And I'm not telling you guys what it is, but there was a loophole for it. And apparently this was all done by one whale, which is crazy. Like these cells are crazy big. So they figured out how to do this loophole, and they just wrote it down. And maybe they sidestepped a few times here and there, but like they just sold and sold and sold and sold. And yeah, until their bag got small enough to, I guess, to where they're just staking and they're not selling anymore. But you can see how far they were selling. There was like, I don't know, what, 60% of their bag, and then, you know, another 30%, and 20%, 10%, 5%, 5%, something like that. So yeah, that's where we currently are. And right now, Midas is doing their marketing. That's getting out there. So there's more word being spread on Twitter, YouTube, stuff like that. There's a few commercials here and there on what do you call it, on Twitter. Some of the stuff I don't really agree with. I mean, I'm all about memes and stuff like that, but never mind. I'm not even gonna get into that. But anyway, so currently the price has risen since then to $37.67, and this isn't all. This is just retail investors buying in. That's not even the buybacks that they have planned. So remember, they still have buybacks planned, and like a few buybacks actually. They have the $64,000 buyback from the tweets that they haven't done yet, and they also have more buybacks that they are planning on doing from all of this tax that they got from the sales here. So price is gonna move pretty soon, and we're sitting at like a good 33 million percent. Before, when I made the video, I want to say we were sitting at 6,000%. Then that was last week. So like stuff has been moving pretty crazy, and it's been really good. So we got a nice healthy 49-day runway at $37. So let me show you guys what I what I had before, which was 35.5 crown. I have grown that because of the APY increase. I want to say during that time it went from that 6,000, was it 6,000%? Yeah, 6,000% to 1,000,000%, which was good. Then to 2 million, and then I want to say they did a Revenge of the Crown, and that's where we're currently sitting at. Revenge of the Crown for the past 4 days at 33 million. We had 36 million at one point. No, I'm sorry, it went all the way up to 38 million at one point, and now we're doing 33 million. And that, my friends, has got me 50 crown, 50.5 crown, with a value of $1,898. I'm making $22 every rebase. That's $66 a day currently. I'm not taking any profit. I'm just basically waiting for that to compound. Now, when I will take profit is, I want to say that I want to take profit once my crown goes to above $200. If it gets above $200 and I have less taxes, let me show you what that looks like. So before we get into that, remember that project that I was talking about when I had Throne, where you would take, you know, some crown, like 10 crown or something like that, to get one throne, and then you would stake that throne for a period of time, almost like a strong block or something like that. Well, they kind of did away with that idea because a lot of the, you know, node-based projects out there aren't really doing so well, and they don't really have like longevity. So what they did instead of throne was they added a wrap feature, which was dope. You know, we asked for a wrap feature, we got the wrap feature, and they actually called the wrapping system Throne now. So you have S crown, which is staked crown, into Throne, and currently I'm sitting at 40 Throne if I want to. Right now, the only use case that we have for wrapping is the ability to have one taxable event, you know, in a year's time, or however many taxable events before you had wrapped, you know, your state crown. That's really the only use case we have right now. But in the future, they will see if they can do like cross-chain investing, stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to that. Looking forward to the other ideas that they may have. I mean, we may actually still have the state period of time for thrones, and if that's the case, then man, I'm really happy because I'm sitting at 40 of them right now, so I can still do that spaced out system if I wanted to. But anyway, that's neither here nor there because we don't have anything for it yet. But I just want to show you guys that real quick before we move into the next thing. Here we go. So here is the tax brackets. So if you look at the buy tax, if you're buying, set the slippage equal to greater than 0%. That's when it's a 0% buy tax. That was like the first 24 hours. Currently, we're sitting at 1% for a buy tax. Sell tax is 18%. If you are selling, set the slippage equal to or greater than 18%. So the buy tax brackets is below $100, it's 1%, which that's what it currently is. $100 to $200 is 2%, and above 200 is 3%. So the higher the price goes, the higher the buy-in, the higher the tax. But still, it's, you know, it's negligible. 3% of whatever is just 3%. So sell tax below $40 is, that's where we're sitting, is 18% on the tax on anything that you sell. So it's not your whole portfolio. So it's like, let's say you have $10,000 in. It's not 18% of $10,000. It's 18% of whatever you like, or whatever you're trying to sell. So if you're trying to sell $100 worth of crown, then it's 18% of that, which is 18 bucks. That's how that will work. And then plus the slippage. So if you run into slippage, you may be paying a little bit more than $18, maybe like 25 bucks at the, you know, at the worst end. Then $40 to $80 is 16%, 80 to 124 is 14%, 120 to 160 is 12%, 160 to 200 is 10%, and above 200 is 6%. That's what I want to get to. I want to get to that 6% range. But yeah, currently loving what they're doing right now. But that's what I'm currently making, is $66. I'm going to get into a few more things that they're going to be getting into in the future. They have a new roadmap out. They have an expanded community so far. So that's like, let me see, Twitter, Discord, Telegram, and what is this? GitHub. Oh, okay, GitHub. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't really check out GitHub that much. I'll probably get into this to see what it's about, because I know other projects use GitHub too, so I don't want to be behind on the curve when it comes to information. But yeah, join the Discord. You'll see all the links there with their, you know, with their other handles, you know, Twitter and all the developers and stuff like that. It's amazing. I want to thank you guys so much. If you are subscribed, we are at 144 subscribers. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. I will catch you guys later. And again, until all are free, peace out, y'all.